Hello, I'm Jo, and today I am sharing a book haul. Hi guys, I have a book haul to share with you today. I have quite a few books to share because I got a lot of books. I did some book shopping. I visited the free library as well, a book exchange, and I also got gifted a book for Christmas. So lots of books to tell you about today. So we'll start with the one that I got gifted for Christmas. This one is one that my eldest son actually gave me for Christmas, which is this one right here. This is The House of Seven Gables. Okay, so this is a classic. This is part of the Oxford World Classics, but it's not one that I'm familiar with, that I've read before. So I'm kind of excited about that. I like it when I find a classic as well that is not as well known as some others as well. So I think this would be kind of interesting. This is a 17th century New England, sorry. What can I tell you about this? Okay, in the final years of the 17th century, in a small town in New England, the vulnerable Colonel Putchin decides to erect a prosperous oak-framed and spacious family mansion. It occupies the spot where Matthew Mule, an obscure man, had lived in a log hut until his execution for witchcraft. From the scaffold, Mule points his finger at the presiding coroner and cries, "God will give him blood to drink." The fate of Coronel Putchin exerts a heavy influence on his descendants in the crumbling mansion for the next century and a half. So here we have witchcraft and stuff in there as well, historic stuff, and it's a classic. So kind of excited about reading this one. Okay, so that one's there. Then we've got some that I picked up actually just before Christmas. These two, which is The Constant Gardener by Leguer. Didn't know anything about this one at all before reading it, but it says here it's #1 bestseller. John Le Cure has also written lots of books, none of which I've read yet, so I figured, why not? It's a thriller, probably going to enjoy it. Let's hope so. So it's a profoundly moving story of a man ennobled by his wife's tragic murder and a magnificent exploration of the dark side of unbridled capitalism. So I thought it sounded interesting, so picked that one up. Then I got this one, And the Mountains Echoed. I'm really excited about this because I read The Kite Runner and really liked it. And I've been dying to read some more of his work. So I'm very excited to have found a copy of this one to read as well. So there we go. I don't know, have you guys read this? I also want to read A Thousand Splendid Suns. So I'm going to have to try and find a copy of that as well, I think. The Kite Runner was really good. So hoping this one will move me as well. Okay, and then moving on to ones that I went to the free exchange, book exchange that we have near us the other day, and was really excited because I got 4 books there, which was, okay, the first one is The Burden of Proof. This one right here by Scott Turow. Okay, he has written a #1 bestseller, Presumed Innocent. I haven't read, but so I kind of assume that if it's been a bestseller, a best-selling author anyway, that the standard of writing should at least be, of a certain level. Again, this one fits in. The Burden of Proof shows us a man, Sandy Stern, the brilliant defense attorney from Presumed Innocent, facing an event so emotionally shattering that no part of his life is left untouched. It reveals a family caught in a maelstrom of hidden crimes, shocking secrets, and worrying passions. And it will make you walk a tightrope with Sandy stand between the commands of our ideals and the urges of the heart, all the way to the climax of profound and devastating revelations. So that sounded like quite a page turner, so looking forward to that. I also picked up this one, which is A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks, based on the fact that I haven't read any Nicholas Sparks and I wanted to give it a try. You know, he's done so many books and been turned into films and things as well. I was like, okay, I saw this one there and I was like, I've got to give it a go, just so I can see, you know, what all the fuss is about more than anything. Is Nicholas Sparks a hyped up author, or is he deserving of it? So yeah, I thought that would be fun. This one, Hunting Unicorns. The name of the book itself really kind of pulled me in for this one. Revisit Brideshead in the 21st century. That was the brief. Adrift in a rapidly changing world, the Bevan family cling to tradition while wrestling with taxes, tree blight, and the need to keep the family skeleton firmly in the cupboard. The Earl of and Countess of Bevan, charming, mad, and emotionally abbreviated. Daniel, the eldest son, funny, intelligent, but helpless alcoholic. Rory, his younger brother, sometimes moody, often cross, but mostly furious. Enter Maggie, an opinionated and occasionally furious American journalist for CBS's hard-hitting current affairs show, Newsline, far happier sending back dispatches from the trenches of war-torn anywhere. Maggie is none too pleased to be forced to research a documentary on the decline and fall of England's upper classes. When these two worlds collide, no one is prepared for the fallout. I thought that sounded really quite interesting. So here we go, that's going to be one there. And the last one that I picked up is this one. Now, this one, Michael Crichton. Now, I have to say, I do have another Michael Crichton book on my shelf. Or actually, I have another two. I have Next, and I also have State of Fear. Next, I didn't manage to finish. I tried reading it, and I just couldn't get through it. State of Fear, I haven't got round to yet. And then we have this one, Micro. Now, this is written with Richard Preston. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. In Jurassic Park, he created a terrifying new world. Now in Micro, Michael Crichton reveals a universe too small to see and too dangerous to ignore. This is like the other books by him. I really like the ideas for his books. For example, Next, I found that kind of hard going because there was so much like scientific-y stuff and it kind of drowned out the story. I think maybe I just wasn't in the mood to read it. But anyway, I saw this one and I thought, I gotta give this a go. Again, these last ones are books that I picked up for free in the book exchange. So I thought they would be interesting, worth giving a try. Now, this is quite a big one. Just like in general, just trying to think how many pages. This is 429 pages. Well, actually, no, 424. So got the biography at the back. But I actually thought it was longer than that for some reason because it's a big book. But I think it's going to be interesting. The cover in its simplicity just kind of caught my eye. So there we go. That is all of the books that I picked up over the holidays. So have you read any of these books yet? If so, what did you think about them? Please let me know, but without giving any spoilers, because I don't like spoilers. But let me know if you thought they were good or not. Even just the star rating that you gave would be a nice indication for me there. Also, as these are quite varied, are there any classics that you would particularly like to read, or have you read this one? What did you think of it? Are there other classics like this that I should be more aware of and be on the lookout for as well? So let me know about those as well down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.